This is the Roulette Master, and I cannot wait to introduce you to the incredible Tony Z VIP Roulette system. And today, we're going to put his new system, which he says is unbelievable, up against another fantastic system. This is going to be Moving Corners by Kentuck White. We're going to see which one of these two roulette systems makes the most money in 15 minutes. This is going to be awesome. Let's go ahead and get started with Kentuck White's Moving Corners first. And here we go. We're going to start with 2 corners with $5 on each. And let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. Let's see what we get here to start off. That is a 10 black. That's a win. And it's awesome if you can win with the just the 2 corners. We're up $35 already. And we're going to be moving the corners around with this system. So let's start with 2 random corners. And here we go. That's a 4 black. And we lost. So we add a 3rd corner. So let's go ahead and do that. And now we have a $15 total bet out there. Let's go ahead and spin. That's an 8 black. That's a win. So now we're already up $55. Let's add 2 corners and spin. We're going to keep moving them around each time we get a win and keep it moving. That's why it's called Moving Corners by Kentuck White. And that's a loss there. Let's add our 3rd corner. Okay, now we have a $15 total bet, $5 on 3 corners. And that's an 11 black. And we lost. So we're going to add a 4th corner now. The difference is we're going to double the bet now. So after we added the 4th corner, we doubled the bet. And now, instead of $5 on each, there's 10. And that's a 32 red. And that's a win. That's a $50 win. We're up $80. So let's pick 2 corners again and start. All right, here we go. This is an unbelievable roulette system. And can't wait to share with you the new one by Tony Z, the VIP roulette system coming up. That's another great win there. We're already up $115 with Kentuck White's Moving Corners. You'll just start with 2 random corners. And I'll share with you everything else as we go through this amazing roulette system. That's a 15 black. That's a loss. So let's go ahead and add 1 more. We don't double until we get to 4. So when we add the 3rd one in, we just keep it the same at $5. And that's a win. So we're already up $135. Let's pick 2 corners and spin. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. That's a 16 red. That's a loss. Let's go ahead and add the 3rd corner and spin. Excuse me. Still trying to get over a little sickness. And that's a 17 black. That's a loss. Let's add our 4th corner and double. Now we're at $40. And here we go. Let's see what we get on this one. That's a 12 red. That's a nice win. We're up $160 already with just $5 bets. And let's go ahead and start again here. We start with 2 $5 bets. That's a $10 total bet to start, though, and that's a 12 red. Okay, that's a loss, so let's go ahead and add a 3rd corner. We're moving these corners around each time we get a win. And here we go. That's a 20 black. That's another loss. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We got the win there. That's even, I love when I surprise myself like that. We're up $180 already, and that's awesome. So let's go ahead and add 2 and spin again. It's always a great thing when you think you lost and then you won. That's a 33 black. And that's another great win. We're up $215 now just with these $5 bets to start. And this is one of my favorite systems. Let's see how it does for the rest of the 15 minutes, but it's absolutely doing fantastic right now. That's a 17 black. Okay, we lost. Let's go ahead and let's add another corner. Doesn't matter where you add them, but we have 3 right now. You don't double till you get 4, and that's a 26 black. We lost again, so let's go ahead now, and we'll add another corner in and double the bet. So now there's $10 on each of 4 corners. That's a $40 total bet. And that's an 8 black. And that's a win. So we're up $240 already. And one thing that's awesome about this system is that the more losses you have, the better chance you have of winning the next spin, because we're adding more corners. And that's a 29. That's a loss. Okay, let's add a third corner in here and spin. And we're almost 5 minutes in now. Here we go. That's a 24 black, and I believe that is a win. All right, we're up $260. Incredible start with Kentucky White's moving corners. And here we go. That's a 22 black, and that's a loss. All right, let's add our third one. Again, we don't double yet. We just add another $5 bet. That's why we're at 15 instead of 10. And that's a 30 red. That's another loss. So we add our fourth corner now. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll double the bet. So now there's 10 on each of four corners. That's a $40 total bet again. That's a 23 red. That's a nice win, $50 win. We're up $285. All right, let's find two corners to start with and spin again. All right, here we go. That's a 32 red. Another great win. We're up $320 now. What a great start. And we'll start right there. Move those corners around, and let's see what we get here. That's a 32 red. Another great win. Damn, we're up $355 already. That's awesome. What a great start. And let's see how it goes for the rest of the 15 minutes. We're a little over 6 minutes in right now, about 6 minutes and 20 seconds, and that's a 5 red. That's a loss. Let's go ahead and add one more in and spin. Then when we get to the fourth one, we will double if we need to. Here we go. That's a 34 red. And that's a loss, so we'll add the fourth one in now. And then we will double, which puts 10 on each of those corners instead of 5 again. And here we go. That's a 34 red. That's a loss, so we will now, what we do on this fifth one is, since they all had 10 on them, we have to add 10 first. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's add one right there. That puts 10 on each of 5 corners. That's $50. And then we double. So now all of a sudden we have 20 numbers covered. And earlier I told you, like, the more we lost, the more numbers would be covered. And that's why it's much easier to get the win there, because the numbers increased. And now we're up $370. Let's go back to the beginning and start over. Here we go. And make sure you stay tuned to find out what happens if you lose with the 5 corners. It's no problem at all. And then that also includes the bankroll and all the other stuff that you need to know coming up here. So stay tuned for that. And make sure you stick around for Tony Z's VIP roulette system coming up. That's a 35 black. That was close, but we didn't get it. Let's add our fourth and double. Excuse me. Trying to get over this being sick. It takes a while for me sometimes. That's another loss. So we will again add $10 in. And then that makes them all 10. Then we double. And then they all end up with 20 on each. Excuse me. And that's a 13 black. Okay, so this is what I wanted to tell you about. If you lose with 5, you don't add anymore. You just double. So now we're at 200, and let's spin. Ooh, that's a 0. That's not good timing for that, but that's okay. We're all right. Let's double again. Now we're at 400. This is why we use a $2,000 bankroll with this. And here we go. That's a 33 black, and we lost again. So let's see how much of that 2,000 we have left. We can double one more time at least, but we need to get a win here. Okay, that's a 19 red. Oh my goodness, we missed again. That's rough. Okay, so we only have, looks like we only have about $800 left in the bankroll. So we can go 800, but that's the most we can go right now with our current bankroll. That's a 28 black. Okay, there's a 640 win, but you can see we're not in session profit. So we're going to have to stay there at 800 and get more than one win. That's because we couldn't place the bet that we needed because of all the losses we had. That's a 641. We're back up again, and we need to get one more win. Here we go. That's an 11 black. And we got it. So now we can restart. We're up 725 now, but that was kind of rough. We had to start over again, and unfortunately that worked out for us. We're up a lot, and let's go ahead and spin. But you would like to not have to go that high with the bets, but that's why we have you know, the bankroll there in case we need it. And let's go ahead and add a third one in there and spin. If you don't have it there, you can't even attempt to recover it. And that's an 11, and that's a nice win. We're up 745. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. And that just shows you right there, even with really good roulette systems, you always have to be prepared and never gamble with money that you can't afford to lose. But we got lucky there, and we got a win when we needed to. And let's add a third one in here and spin. And here we go. And that's a 35 black. That's another win. So we're up 765. And that also brings me to the next thing, which would be that that if you want to use dollar units instead of $5 units, just use a $400 bankroll instead of a $2,000 bankroll. So that way everyone can play this regardless of, you know, what your situation is. And let's go ahead and spin again. Here we go. That's a 25 red. That's a loss, so we add the fourth one again. That's the time when we double the bet. That way they all go from 5 to 10. And let's spin. And that's a 23 red. That's a win, so we're up 790 now. We'll just start right there and spin again. And we're about 12 minutes in out of 15 with moving corners by Kentucky White. That's a 24 black. Okay, that's a loss. Let's go ahead now and add a third one in. And spin. And here we go. That's a 32 red. That's a nice win. It's nice when you can get less numbers with the win. We're up $810. Sometimes you can get it on the 8 numbers. Sometimes you get it on the 12 numbers. And sometimes on the 16. Sometimes on the 20. But the great thing is you have a better chance of winning each time that you increase the numbers after losses. So let's go ahead and spin again here. We have 3 corners right now. That's a 2 black, and that's a loss. So we're going to go to number 4 and double. All right, this is a $40 total bet, 10 on each out of 4 corners. And that's a 35 black. That's a good win. We're up 835 now. Let's go 1 left, 1 right, and spin. And we're about 13 minutes in, just 2 minutes left with this one. Then we're going to get to the new VIP roulette system coming up. And that is a loss. Let's add number 3. And spin. Here we go. Ooh, it hit 0. That's not good. So we go to number 4 and double. So let's go ahead and do that. And now we're going to double. So now there's 10 on each out of the 4 corners again. But again, each time you lose, you have a better chance of winning the next one because there's more numbers covered. And we lost again. So we're going to add 10 in. Now we have 5 with 10 each, and then we double. And let's go ahead and spin. And now we have a much better chance of winning because we added even more numbers, and that's a 27 red. And there you go. And that's a win. We're up 850. And then we just reset and put the bets back out, move them around. Let's go here and here. Let's go ahead and spin again. We have 1 minute left with moving corners by Kentucky White. And then we'll be to the new VIP roulette system by Tony Z coming up. Can't wait to share that with you. And but in the meantime, let's add our 3rd corner and spin. And let's see what we get here. That's a 12 red. That's a nice win. We're up 870 now. Let's go here and here.
No more bet.
And maybe we'll get a 20. I like when it hits the number 20 for some reason. But that was close. 19. We didn't get the win. And let's add our third one and spin. $5 on each. That's a $15 total bet. That's a 34 red. That's another loss. Okay, so we're going to add the fourth one in now. And then we're going to double that and spin. Get a 17 or a 20 would be good. Those numbers seem to hit a lot. And that's another win on 26. We'll take anything we can get. And the 15 minutes just ended. So we ended up $895 in profit with Kentucky Whites moving corners. We did have one time when we had some losses that got a little scary there, but the rest of it went really smoothly, and that was a fantastic win. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments as usual. But now it is time for the new VIP roulette system from Tony Z. Let's go ahead and get started. Here we go. All right, the time is finally here for Tony Z's new VIP roulette system. Let's place the bets, and we'll start right here, and then let's add some corner bets in there. And then we're going to have one on 34, 35, 36 also. That's going to be our jackpot number. And this is a $35 total bet to start. Let's go ahead and spin. That's a 1 red, and we know that's a win. That's a $10 win, so we'll just rebet and spin. All right, here we go again, and let's see what we get. That's a 16 red. That's another win, so we're up $20 now. And you can see here we have 5 corners, and then we have 3 on the end on the far right, and then 4 on the far left with the 0, 1, 2, and 3. Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 25 red. That's another good win. We're up $30 now. So another good start, but we have lots of coverage with this one. And it covers the 0, which is nice. And that's a 28 black. Another win. And it's a high coverage systems. Do get lots of wins. That's one benefit. We're up $40 right now. And let's spin with the Tony Z VIP roulette system. And that's a 36 red. And that's a jackpot. You can see we won more. That's a $25 win. We're already up $65. Once we have losses, I'll show you what to do next, and it's going to be different depending on which numbers we do hit. That's another one there. We're up 75 now. Let's go ahead and spin. Certain numbers are going to reset us faster than others because we do have numbers like the 35 that just hit again. That's a nice $25 win. We're up $100, but I'll show you how that works once we have losses here and what to do next. Here we go. That's a 4 black. Okay, that's a $10 win. We're up 110. Let's rebet and spin. Here we go. That's a 13 black. That's another win. We're up $120. So doing fantastic so far, and let's see what we get here. That's a 19 red. And we're just piling up the wins right now on the first and second column. We're up $130 already. And here we go again. That's a 23 red. Another win. All right, we're up 140. But once we have some losses, I'll show you how to deal with those and let you know when you can recover quicker or if you have to take a little longer depending on what numbers you hit. And we're up 150, but this is very simple. Just make sure that you stay tuned and learn all the rules to this one so that you play it correctly. And that's another $10 win. We're up 160 already. Again, getting lots of first and second column hits with this one. That's an 18 red. Okay, there's a loss. And we're going to rebet and double to 70. And depending on what we hit, we'll have to do with whether we can reset or not. That's an 18 red. Okay, that's another total loss. So we're going to go ahead and double that to 140. and spin. We do have a lot of numbers covered still, so we got a good chance of hitting. And that's a 31 black. There's a win right there. And since we didn't, if we hit the 34, 35, or 36, we could reset. But if we win anywhere else, we need 2 wins. So let's get that. That's a 14 red. There's our 2 wins. You can see we're up $135, and we reset back to 35 where we started. Again, there's $5 on each of those. And here we go. That's an 8 black. It's another $10 win. We're up $145. And let's go ahead and spin again. All right, here we go. That's a 23 red. That's a win. We're up $155. All right, here we go. That's a 22 black. That's a win. We're up $165, and just cruising right along with this one right now. This has been a lot of fun so far. That's a 6 black, and that's a loss. Let's go ahead and double. And then again, if we get one of those jackpot numbers, we can reset immediately. If we just get a regular win, we need to get 2 wins. There's 1 win, and that's not a jackpot, so we just try to get 2 now. And here we go. That's a 36, and that's a jackpot bonus. It's a $50 win. Now we're up $200, so we go back to 35. And that's best case scenario. If you go for your second win because you didn't hit a jackpot, and then you do hit one. That's fantastic, and that's a 12 red. That's a loss. Let's go ahead and double that bet. From 35 to 70. Again, if we get one of those jackpot numbers, we can reset immediately. Otherwise, we need to get 2 wins, and there's one of them right there. So let's go for our second win at 70, and here we go. We almost hit that 36 again. That would have been awesome. But we got our second win, and we're up 205. We reset back to 35, and spin. Here we go. And this has been a lot of fun so far, just cruising right along. There's another win with 1 red. You know you win if you hit the 0, 1, 2, or 3. We're up $215. $35 base level bet. And this is going to be a $2,000 bankroll system just like the first one today. But you can always modify that. And same thing as the first system today. If you take them from $5 bets to dollar bets, you can change that $2,000 bankroll into $400. And that way anybody can play this. We're up $225. Let's rebet and spin, and only gamble with money you can afford to lose, because even with the best roulette systems, if you had horrible numbers, then you could be in trouble. So always play smart. We're up $235, and play with money that if you did lose it, it wouldn't be the end of the world. So keep that in mind anytime you're playing roulette. Even if you're using a great system that should win each time, you never know for sure. We're up $245. And let's go ahead and spin. That's a 12 red. Okay, that's a loss. We'll double that and spin. So we'll either get a jackpot win and reset, or try to get 2 regular wins. That's a 28 black. There's 1 regular win, so we'll rebet and spin. And this is the perfect time when you do get a jackpot right after a regular. But that's a 13 black, and we'll take any regular win. And we got our 2. We're up $250, so we're going to go back to 35 and spin. All right, here we go. We tried to hit the 0 there. That's a 32. That's a win, but we're betting on the 0, so we're covered. Either way, we're good. So let's go ahead and spin. Excuse me. That's a 16 red. Okay, and we're up $270. Let's rebet and spin. I actually just got back from the casino. I wanted to ask you something, because we had one of those days today at the casino where you go in and they give you a big dinner and stuff, and they always announce like who wins big gift prizes and stuff, and because mainly they just want you to come out to the casino. But let me know down in the comments if you guys have ever won anything at those casino parties where they announce the big gifts, like Callaway golf clubs or or nice vacuums or whatever the prizes are, or or laptops or whatever it is. And that's a nice one there. We're up 315. So let me know down in the comments if you've ever actually won one of those drawings, because a lot of times we just go for the free dinners, and then they just announce somebody else, but at least you get a free meal out of it. We're up 325. Let's rebet and spin. Here we go. That's a 35 black. And that's a nice one there. It's a jackpot. We're up 350. So 34, 35, 36 are awesome with this VIP roulette system by Tony Z. And that's a 28 black. That's another win. We have so many numbers covered. We're going to get a lot of wins. We're up 360. And let's go ahead and spin. All right, here we go. That's another win. 1. So anytime you hit 0, 1, 2, or 3, you won. And we're up 370. Let's go ahead and spin again. Here we go. That's a 7 red. And we're up 380. And each casino has different ideas of what the gifts are. And they have different gifts based on whether you're at the top level, second, third, fourth, whatever. But it would be nice someday to win one of those. We're up 390. And we get to pick a luxury gift at our casino every year like that anyway. But those are guaranteed. It'd be fun to eventually win one of the drawing ones. But yeah, let me know down in the comments if you've won one of those. Or let me know down in the comments if you're like me and you've never had your name read off on those deals. That's a 30 red. Okay, that's a loss. We're going to go ahead and double and spin. And here we go. I'm trying to figure out from what casinos have the certain different paybacks on other things besides. Obviously, we talked a little bit about the video roulette machines, and that was a nice win there. We're up 325, so we can reset back to 35 now. So on a previous video, I talked about how on video roulette, not automated, like where you're sitting in a circle around the wheel, but the video roulette where it looks like a video game and the ball's not dropping, we're up 335. I talked to the guys that make those machines and sell those machines, and they said that they asked the casino what return to player percentage they should have on those. So let's go ahead and double that after that loss. And I would love to know more information about stuff like that and what actually what they use for those, and what most of them are. If people do play, Game King or whatever video roulette it is. That I always want to know more about stuff like that. So if you have any inside information, let me know. That's another loss there. We've had a bunch of losses now. This is why we have the $2,000 bankroll. But remember, if that's too much, use a $400 bankroll with dollar units. And that's a 30 red. Oh my goodness, we've had a bunch of losses now. So we still have plenty of bankroll, but we need to double again to 560 here. And it's time for a win. We've been cruising right along. But that's a 27 red. My goodness, that is a lot of losses. So we only have, that came out of nowhere. We only have about $1,250 left. So we can only double one more time with the $2,000 bankroll. And that's a 25 red. Okay, there's one win there, but we still need to get 2, and that gets pretty risky when the bets get this large. And if that's scary for you, definitely lean more towards playing with dollar units and a $400 bankroll. And you can see now we have to make a decision because that's a really high bet amount, but we're still down. So that's you have to think that through, because if you lose it at 1,120, we're still going to have about we'll probably have about $800 left, but we'll be in trouble at that point. So if you have something like this happen when you're playing, I almost recommend either dropping back some or just restarting and trying to get back in profit that way. So what I would do. And let's go ahead and put the bets back out again. That's too big of a bet. and obviously you would prefer to not have to take that risk if at all possible. So let's go a little higher though. We won't go all the way back down. Let's just go up to 280.
No more bets.
And spin. So this is an adjustment that you can make if you're not wanting to take that kind of risk. Let's just get back in profit.
No more bets.
And here we go. Let's see if we can get 2 wins and get back in profit. That's a 21 red. See, and then we lost that one. So it's a good thing we dropped the bets down. So now we can double the bet again and try to get a couple wins at 560. But at least we're not risking the $1,000 bet anymore. You can see we lost again right there. So now we almost have to again. Yeah, this would be our last chance. We have to get the win here. So we ended up having to do it anyway, but we got 1 win. Okay, so we're gonna need 2. Unfortunately, we were cruising right along, but now this is we hit a little bit of a tough spot, and that's not good right there. Oh, I'm sorry, that is good. Oh my God, I forgot. I kept thinking that first and second column were what we needed, but I forgot about the 36. That is awesome. So that got us back $250 up right at the 15-minute mark. But there for a second, I thought I lost that one. So obviously, you don't want to have to go that big with the bets, and we were cruising there for a long time. That's another reason, Sonny always says, get in, get out. If you get up a couple $100 with any system, just walk and know that you beat the casino for that day. And that's a great way of doing it because, once you know for sure you can declare victory over the casino, you should do that. But when we're playing each day, we're going to play for 15 minutes on each system all the way through so that you can see the possibilities of what could happen, good or bad. So I'm glad that you saw how good this system can be, but that also, with any system like this, there is some danger there, and that's why you never want to play with money that you can't afford to lose. We got pretty lucky right there, and but that was pretty exciting also, especially since I forgot for a quick second that that the 36 was a jackpot on this one, and that was a lot of fun. But thank you for sending this system in, Tony Z, and this is the Tony Z VIP roulette system. Also, thank you to Kentucky White for sharing with us the moving corners. Both systems made a lot of money tonight, but definitely were at risk at certain times. So that was pretty exciting. And if you're enjoying the channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's keep growing this community of people that love roulette. And I hope to keep sharing with you the good and the bad, and just the search for the best roulette system possible each and every day, and hopefully can prepare you as well as possible for what might happen when you go to the casino. And that's what it's all about is, once you get there, having a plan and sticking to it, and being able to to accept what the outcome is. And if you have your mind right, it makes a big difference, whether it ends up good or bad each session, and keep that in mind as well. But I'm really enjoying you guys sending systems in every day. You guys are fantastic. Remember to send those to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. I pick a new one every single day of the week, 365 days of the year. And let's keep it rolling in the search for the best roulette system possible each and every day. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.